Hello, let's play a bunch of daily word games. The games are daily, the video is weekly. We're going to start with couples. So we just have to do a word chain. So we're going to get from quick to style by making little two-word phrases. So quick with a D. Quick. I'm not really seeing that. What could we do before style? I'm not really sure. Quick what? Quick and dirty. Quick. Doom. Quick doom. Quick drop. Quick. I don't know. All right. Well, let's target some common letters because if we get a letter in the correct spot, it'll tell us. What about these are hard. I can't figure out this something style either. Fill style, feel style, fern style, flop style, for style. I don't know. All right. Well, let's try fill style. Quick dartboard. Boards, I don't know. Toll. I don't. Let's just guess and get some info here. Toll was actually correct, amazingly. The rest are completely wrong. None of the letters are correct. So what goes toll something? Toll fine? No, there's no I there. Toll fair? But what's a fair style? Toll foot style? Toll fire? Toll booth. Toll firm. Okay, what starts with B that goes before toll? Well, it's long too. I don't know. Brakes toll, quick. I'm just trying to get a bit more info, but I feel like I just don't know these phrases. Toll fine. No, I tried the I there already. Toll fair. All right. DRA something. Quick quick draw. Oh, a quick draw. Draw. BR. Quick draw. Draw. I think I have to. This is my last guess. I have to get it right. Draw brains. Toll, and then this E is right. Toll. Not an I, not an A. Toll. Oh, free. Toll free. Like a toll free number. And then freestyle. Okay. Blank toll. Draw. I don't know if I'm going to get this word. I don't remember what. I think I guessed boards and. Oh, what did I guess last time? So this isn't an A. Draw. I don't know. Break? It doesn't end in S. Bridge toll. Drawbridge and bridge toll. There we go. Okay. Probably took me longer than it should have. I'm not great at this kind of game, but I enjoy it. Let's move on to Dordle. What's a 5-letter word we had? Bridge is 6 letters. I don't know. We'll just do tolls. All right, this one ends in S. That's unusual. Maybe it ends in double S. But we're just going to guess the right word. All new letters. Common letters. R, N, E, A. So something like R-A-N. Yeah, crane is fine. Ooh, what's this left word then? Oh, right. So Dordle has third person verbs. It still doesn't have plurals, but it does have third person verbs. So is it means or it's not going to be beans, but like he means to say that. Like that would be allowed. Okay, well, let's not guess that yet. Let's guess the right word. If I can get an M, that would be nice. Something R, and then maybe an E after the R. Can I put an M somewhere? It doesn't seem like it's possible. Or would the E go here? I'm not sure why. Let's see. Could be ER. But let's just try to find an RE. I could do double E, like freed. Ooh, so it's FRIE, maybe? It's not fried. I'm gonna try means. It is means. Okay. FRIE or UE? Fry. Not fries, not fried, not freak. Let's just see if any of these are words. Oh, fryer with a Y. Okay. At least I had enough guesses for that. Let's move on. Fibble starts us off with theme. There is one lie in every guess. So one of these colors is lying to us and should be a different color. So I could do a double E type thing. That might be helpful. And then use the H somewhere. I don't know how I'm using this H somewhere if I do a double E. Something like this. I could use the TH still. I could do like THE, and then what if I do tithe and repeat the T? Lithe is probably better. Let's do lithe. Lathe is probably better. Let's do lathe. Okay. Ooh, could it be latte? No, that would have two lies in theme because I wouldn't be using the H. Okay, we do have a lie between these H's, which means anything common between these two is not lying, right? If I wanted a T in the word, I'd have to make both of these lie, but then I don't have the ability to make one of these H's lie, and they contradict. So the T's have to be true, and these E's at the end have to be true. So if there's no T, and maybe there's no H, oh, wait. Then I can't do LA. So one of these is lying then. I mean, it could just be something simple like the A, E are correct, nothing else. Or unless there's like a, whoopsie. So there's a word that does this, but I don't think so. Oh, we need to use an M. It would be this. Or this. No. Okay, so L or A is lying. So maybe a second. Yeah, let's just go with this. I thought of cash, but there's no H. Probably something like an RSE, parse. Ooh, okay. Contradiction between these A's. I could do another AE word and just, if there is one, just see if that's it still. It's getting harder. Probably use an N. So like an ANGE, range, but there's no R. The other option is just start with L and end with E, and then I need to use an R or an S. Like large, but I can't use the A. So like LU or LI or LO. Lawn. I'm not seeing this. I think we're just going to do another AA, but I didn't see one of those either, but maybe I got to look harder. Oh, maybe badge. There we go. Ooh. Okay, we have contradiction between these two. Again, there's the E is correct. So what do we do with this information? One of those yellows is telling the truth, if not both. I don't think both are. Oh, this is weird. Like a GA maybe. or DA. How do I fill this out? Do I need another vowel? What if it was like A? Ooh, oh shoot, I scrolled. What if it was like A? Sorry, A, I, and then E, and then I would put the D first or G first. I just don't see it. Or AU something E. Gauze. Oof. Okay, well, we know this E's the lie, which means this G is the lie. And these A's are true, and then those are the lies. This A is true, L is the lie. Okay. H is the lie. I'm pretty confident about all that. So we are doing DA, something, something E. Or the D goes before the E, which actually, maybe we do like something like that. Not seeing that. DA, something, something E. Darn it, what is this word? Okay. A, something DE. Laud? Wait, can there be an L still? No, not first. So we could use an L, just not first. No. Yeah, we could use an L, not first. It would be that. Or DAL, Dali. It accepted that. Well, we know that's a lie, so we actually do know it's DA and then ends in E, and there's no L. So I can't think of the word. That's unfortunate. Is there anything else I can include? I don't think so. Would we use the N? Danke, like German thank you? Nope. Okay. Dance. Wow, why was dance so hard to come up with? Whew. Been a long day. All right, let's move on to Betweenle. All right, we start with dance. So we are 56% away from dance and 24% away from the end of the alphabet. Ooh. Is that gonna stick us in the like P range maybe? Like paper? A little after paper. So like early R's then? Like rainy? No. Maybe S's even. Shame. I don't know. Just pick a random S. Okay, so I think we are in the S's. Maybe SL, like slime. Slime is too far, way too far. So maybe just another SH. Shove. Shove is too far. Okay. SHI then? Shire. Oh, wow. Lord of the Rings on my mind, I guess. All right, Shire in 7. Not too bad. Let's move on to Word 500. Oops, sorry. Okay, Word 500. We're doing the red mode. Flashbanged the spoiler for yellow mode. Hopefully that wasn't too bad. We're just going to start with Shire. Why not? All right, 2 yellows. I always like to assume it's the vowels until proven otherwise. So what if we just move these over? Kind of hard to end in... Can't end in ER, so... Would it be in an EL or something? EN? Given? Maybe. 1 yellow. Okay, so it's not both vowels. So let's say we still have the E, the most common vowel. And let's just bring in the R. And then none of these letters. So I want to do an RE word. Trend, no. I like TRE. If I can finish it. Tread. 2 yellows. So if we still have the RE, they're just out of place still. So it could be like a re word. What's a re word that's left? Can't be relay. Maybe not. Error? We could technically do error. 1 green, 1 yellow. Oh, sorry, I repeated the R there. That wasn't possible. I think I placed the R and the E is still not placed. So something like this maybe. So like E second and then end in R is possible. Wait, why did I... Oh, I tried the I and the E here. Never mind. Okay, yeah. Like, why didn't I use the R in the second guess? So demure. How about lemur? 1 green, 2 yellows. Well, I'm out of places to put the E if they're yellow the whole time. So the only other option would be for this E to be green. The R would be yellow again. The E would be yellow. And then I need a green here. Wouldn't be the L. So I'd start with E. I'd be forced to put the R here. And then I have to use... Oh, so then this can't be the green. So then I'd be forced to put a... Sorry, can't be the green. So I'd do this. What the heck would that be? I think it's just not. So maybe there's no E. What if there was no E? And I had a yellow R here, yellow R here. I placed the R somewhere. Maybe it ends in R. This would not be it. Then I have a yellow O there. Maybe I placed the R at the end. There's a lot of maybes here because I've been doing poor guesses. I have 2 more yellows to do, so maybe we used to have an L second and then we have a U. So like LU and then R, that's tough, isn't it? I can see if I'm on the right track with like flower. So let's just do it. 1 yellow and flower. Okay, so I don't like this. I don't have any information. I don't know what to do with this information. Is it all possible to have the E? I don't think it is, but we're going to investigate. Yellow here as well. Oops, I have 1 more to get. Could be green or yellow there. Green or yellow there. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't think I have the R in this case, though. So if that's the case, if no R, then I'd have maybe a green O and a yellow E, so I can put the E second, green there. Maybe yellow L and yellow M. Like melon? Oh, well, melon's pretty close enough that I'm going to try it, and then we'll figure it out from here. 2 greens and yellow melon, so it's not this. Let's say I place the E, though. I still think that lines up pretty well. And maybe I place the L. Let's just investigate that and avoid. So L and L would be yellow and yellow. No F-O-U-R, so no O, no O, no U, no R. And then this E would be yellow, this E would be yellow, this E would be yellow. So nothing from given. No I. Okay. No M or N. So that breaks lemur. So that's not possible. I don't have EL in place. Right. So what if green L here, but not the E? So then I need one of these to be green as well, but it could not be the O. So it's the L or the M. If it was the M, then I'd get a yellow M here, which is helpful, a yellow L here. And so now we would probably use, we'd have to use this U, green, because there's no R now. And now error doesn't have enough. Okay, so I think it's going to be LO then. Maybe. Let's see. So no E. The L's in, so no R. No OU. Oh, well, error is now all red. Oh, well, I guess this is green. Do I have the E in the O? Is that what happened? Let's take a look. This would be green. This would be yellow. That's it for error. No R's. We have the yellow O, so no F or L or U. We have this E. It would be green. Oh, I don't have enough for lemur. How's this working? What 2 greens do I have in melon? Is it the E and the M? So no L-O-N. No L, no O. This is green. This is yellow, yellow, yellow. No GIVN. I still need a yellow from femur. Is it the R? I mean, it could still be the R. Let's investigate that. I thought ER didn't work, though. R here. R here. R here. No U or F. The M would be yellow. Yeah. Well, this wouldn't be the R. The E would be yellow. The R would be green here. That's forced. This R would be yellow. Well, at least it kind of works. MER. I thought ER didn't work, but I guess it does. So MER and then what? Mercy? Okay, I got it. That was close, indeed. Alrighty, let's move on to Polygonle. Oh, so this repeats in all three of these spots, this letter. So is it a S? Like end in SES, make it plural? I don't think so. What about like a R? Proer? No, I don't know if I like that. What if it was just a vowel, like an E? Can I come up with anything that does this? Delete? Delete works. Okay, it is E's, it's just not delete. This is tough. Serene? Severe. Ah, nice. Hexpert solve. Okay. How many options were there? Only 19 words, Canada being one of them. All right, secede. That's interesting. Samara. Okay, so A's would have worked as well. I for bikini. All right, so A's and E's mostly, but the I for bikini also works. Okay. Nothing with consonants there. Glad I gave up on that quickly. All right, mini. So, I don't know, maybe E again? Terse. Common letters. All right, there is an E, it's just not there. So is it like an ER word, like dryer? No. It could be fryer. It is fryer. Interesting. Okay, let's move on to... Wait, wasn't that the Dordle answer? Yeah. Dordle had the same answer as Polygonle. Okay. Let's do Symble. We always start with blaze. Might start with B. We'll try it with bound. Does not start with B. So we're going to start with an L, A, or an E. Let's start with L. We're kind of out of vowels, so let's do limit. Does not start with L. Okay. So we know that we either start with A or E. Let's try A. And then we have an M or a T after it. Let's look at, I don't know which one's better, but this is an I. How about attic? Okay, so it's E-T something I-C. Ethic. Nice. All right, ethic in 5. Ethic's a tough word. All right, and then finally, Fusele. So our first twist is we're going to have yellows and greens. So we don't know if this I is yellow or green, but we do know the rest are gray. I guess I'll just move the I. I don't know. Should I just try the I again here? Maybe I could try it twice. I don't know if that's help. That's probably not good. Here we're not going to learn about these two letters, but I'm going to guess like admit or something just to... I don't know. What are the two most common letters I can put first? I need R's, L's, S's. So probably an SL. So let's just do slain then. Okay, so yeah, the I was yellow here. We have to put a vowel here and here, so I'm going to try an IE word. Doesn't mean there are vowels there. It just means we have to guess it this time. Not smile. Something like this would be very nice. Can't be while. What else? What does this? Shoot. There's got to be a word. Quile? E-file. No. Oh, there's no E anyway. Sorry. I think I had an E gray. So what are we going to put here? I could do chili. There's no H. There's no C. Never mind. Chili would be horrible. I don't think I can do L-I-L-Y, can I? Maybe we start with L. I may not be able to do this. L-A-I. I don't think I'm going to get a possible answer here, but maybe Lays. No, how do you spell Lays? Maybe Lays isn't the word. Larry. Okay, it accepts that. Oh, it has an NY. Okay, so that's a Y. Oh, is it the illy trap? Okay, so this is an alphabetical hint. So what are the illy traps left? Willy, Dilly, Philly, Gilly. So if I do Philly, that'll tell me about Dilly and Gilly as well, which is really nice. Ooh, that's not an L. So I-L-Y. This is near an L. Inly. This is D or G. Dimly. Oh, but I have... Okay. We're just going to throw out this guess because I'm pretty sure it's dimly. There we go. Okay. I wasn't allowed to guess dimly because of this twist, but it didn't matter. All right. Well, that is it for this video. I know a lot of you like the longer ones, but I'm short on time anyway. So Mondays, I have a lot to record on Mondays, which is unfortunate. But anyway, got through it all. Let me know how you did. And if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.